Charles Parramatta, just after 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Here you can see 15-year-old Farhad Jabbar Khalil Muhammad walking along, dressed in black, waving a gun and shouting at special constables. This video, obtained exclusively by 7 News, shows the final moments of this radicalised teenager's life. As it all unfolds just metres away, behind a wall, young children playing at the Good Start daycare centre. Farhad Jabbar Khalil Muhammad must have known this was a suicide mission, but that what he was doing was worth dying for, was worth killing this man, Curtis Cheng, a quietly spoken family man, worth shooting him in the head at point-blank range as he left work, just as he'd done for 17 years as a finance employee of the New South Wales Police Force.
I'm shocked. I mean, you can't put words on it. And I don't just think that'll be a shock here. As I said, I think it's a shock around the...
Shock, too, from those who watched it happen.
He's gone? Is he dead?
Oh, he is now.
The young gunman, witnesses tell us, seemed joyous.
He was holding his gun and he opened fire twice and then he did a little dance like this. I was very shocked to see what he was doing.
Senior police sources have told 7 News the shooter managed to walk into the lobby of police headquarters unchallenged, picked his target inside, then followed Mr. Cheng out before firing upon him. Special constables tasked with protecting government buildings heard the shot and ran outside. This is where they confronted the teenager. By this point, the special constables had had only a few seconds to look at the gunman. Mr. Cheng's body lay here, and as they walked up the street, they shouted at the gunman, who was dancing joyously, saying "Allah Akbar," telling him to drop his weapon. He fired upon them, and they jumped behind this bush. And then, with what Police Commissioner Andrew Scipione describes as extraordinary bravery, they stepped out from the bush, aimed their guns at the gunman, and then in the next volley of shots, he was killed.
We believe his actions were politically motivated and therefore linked to terrorism.
Terrorism, not a concept children growing up in Australia should have to contemplate and certainly should not have to witness.
I thought he just tripped, but after I saw the blood coming out, I knew he got shot.
Equally, it was a child who did this, just 15.
We must not vilify or blame the entire Muslim community with the actions of what is, in truth, a very, very small percentage of violent extremist individuals.
Family and friends of the gunman are grieving and resentful of the attention now on them at the teenager's North Parramatta home. Before his rampage, police say Farhad Muhammad had been here, Parramatta Mosque. Detectives visited today. They will return.
And senior crime reporter Robert Obadia is at Parramatta for us this evening. Rob, was Farhad Muhammad on any police watch list?
Well, Mark, no, he was on no watch list whatsoever, which is obviously a concern not only to local New South Wales police but beyond with the ASIO and federal authorities. I am told, though, that he was on the periphery of groups being looked at. Here's a photo of him, so young. This is taken in the past couple of years or so, well before the radicalisation. Obviously, police will be wanting to look into how that happened. He is an Iraqi Kurd, born in Iran, came here from Australia. The Parramatta Mosque will obviously draw a fair bit of attention. We're told that Hizb ut-Tahrir, an Islamic think tank, I guess you'd call it, was giving a speech at Parramatta Mosque just before he came here. It is a proscribed terror organisation overseas, but not yet in Australia.